Hey guys, welcome back to the Texas State Theory Test, Grade 5. In this video, we're going to go over questions 3 and 4, so let's get started. Question 3 states, on the line below the staff, name the distance between each pair of notes. Use W for whole step, H for half step, and 0 for no step, also known as enharmonic. In the 4th grade test, you had this question, but you only had whole step and half step, and this one we also have the 0 for kind of if both notes that are drawn are actually the same note. And I think in the 6th grade test, you're going to have to do like a whole plus a half step or something like that. So let's get started. We are in bass clef. So first thing we need to do is to figure out what the notes are, the name of the notes. So here we have A, and here we have G sharp. Now A to G sharp is a half step. Let me draw a keyboard real fast, and then I'll come back and I'll demonstrate to you why it is a half step, just in case you have questions like that. So give me just 1 second. Alright guys, so there is my keyboard, so let's figure out why A to G sharp is just a half step. So here's A, right here, and here's G, but I don't want G. I want G sharp, and a sharp raises a note a half step, so here's G sharp. So A to G sharp, there's no note in between those notes, so that would be a half step. If it was A to G, that would be a whole step, because then we would have this note in between those two notes. But that one is just a half step. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So here we have C and D. So C to D, if we look up at our keyboard, remember on the test they're actually going to give you a piece of paper that has a little keyboard cutout on it, so you don't have to draw this yourself. But it is helpful for you to know actually how to draw this. If we go from C, here, to D, here, that is a whole step because there is a note in between. Okay, next one, we have E sharp going to F. Now, let's find E. Here's E, but we don't want E, we want E sharp. And remember, a sharp raises a note a half step. So this is E sharp. This is also F. It's the same note. So therefore, that is enharmonic. 0. Okay. Next one, we have A sharp and B sharp. Normally, a sharp to a sharp is a whole step, but let's just verify that. Alright, so we have A sharp right here, and then B sharp, also known as C. There is a note in between these two, which would be just B natural, so that is a whole step. Alright, and last one, we have B to A sharp. I'll tell you right now, it's a half step, but let's just verify that. Let's see if we can find a good one. This is the only A and B we have, so let's do it in, here, we'll do it in green. Okay, so here's B. Here's A sharp, B to A sharp. There's nothing in between those two, so therefore, it must be a half step. Alright, that's all of question 3. Now let's move on to question 4. It says, on the staff below, A, print the letter name of the note in the blank below each measure. B, in each measure, draw a note 1 octave above the given note. Use ledger lines as needed. Look at the clef sign. Alright. Real quickly, let's go over what a ledger line is. A ledger line is simply a line that extends the staff either up or down. So, first we have to name all the notes. Let's quickly just name all the notes. That's middle C. You should know that. That is G. Every good boy does fine. G. Alright. E. Every. And if we spell face, F-A-C. Here's C. Alright. Now what we have to do is we have to draw an octave above each one of these notes. So, if I'm on C, an octave higher should be another C. So where is there a C higher than this? Well, if we spell face, F-A-C, it should be right here. Alright? That's all they want from you. Just draw an octave higher. G, let's count the lines and spaces. So G would be number 1, A would be number 2, B, C, D, E, F, and G. G should be right there. Okay? Here's E. Let's just go up the alphabet. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Not that hard. Okay, and C. Now, we're not going down. Remember, the question states, you have to go higher. So here, we're going to have to use some ledger lines. So, let's do it. We're on C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So I need 2 ledger lines above the staff. So it'll look like this. Ledger line here and ledger line here. You're going to have to draw the ledger lines yourself, and that would be another C. That would answer question number 4. Alright, that's everything I got for you in this video. Keep practicing, keep studying, and I will see you in the next one.